All right, you guys, we're going to have another heart to heart because I need to make sure we're clear. I am hoping that by the end of this video, you will get out of your head. Okay? I really, really, really need you to get out of your head. I need you to lock into your inner creativity because it's in there. You have creativity inside of you. We all do. But the problem is, you can't pull yours out because you're so focused on, let's just say, the wrong things. You're so focused on stuff being perfect. You're so focused on what people are going to say. You're so focused on making everybody happy. And for the longest time, you've lived like that, if you're anything like me, because that's how I used to live. I know exactly how you feel. But I love content creation for the fact that you can be yourself. You can not worry about what people think. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to show up. And when you can fully understand that, I promise all of your fears and doubts that you have will go away. Okay, nothing that we do will ever be perfect. It doesn't exist. Perfectionism does not exist. You have created these standards in your mind because, in all essence, you're afraid. That's what I learned in counseling, actually. You are afraid of doing something different from what you're used to. You are afraid that these goals and these dreams that you have may not work out. And you're right, they may not work out. They might not work out. But what if they do? What if they do? What if these goals that you have, what if it works out? Then what? You love your life. You can finally quit your day job. You can have money to go on vacation. You can really change your life. How do I know? Because that's what I did. That's what I did. I completely changed my life from content creation. Like, my life is nowhere near what it used to be 5 years ago. But that's because I finally decided to stop living with everyone else's standards, and I finally started to do things that made Jasmine happy. And ever since I've been doing that, I cannot get enough of making Jasmine happy. It has become my new addiction. I am so addicted to making myself happy every single day. I can't even believe I lived my entire life doing things to make other people happy. It's so miserable. It was so miserable for me because you're torn between what you want to do versus what other people want you to do, and you're trying to people please, but it's not working because within inside of you, there's something more. But you are so focused on them, whoever them is, maybe it's your friends, your family, or internet trolls. You're so focused on them that you can't even focus on you. You have great ideas, you have great potential, but you don't see it yet. And I need you to see it. I need you to get out of your head and just post your content. I need you to believe in yourself for once. I need you to understand that you will build a community of people who love you just the way you are. I tell you guys this every single day. And I think some of you guys are getting closer to hearing me, right? You're slowly starting to come out of your shell. You're slowly starting to take that first step. And some of you, not quite there yet. But what I can say is the longer you wait to post, the longer you stagnate your growth, the longer you continue to live in this world where you can't even be you. You can't even be you. You're so trapped in this space of, oh, it's not perfect, it's not right. It will never be perfect and it will never be right. So why continue to contain yourself there? Why not take opportunities to post your content and see what happens next? See what works. See who enjoys it. You're not even allowing yourself the space to be able to see what happens if you think outside of the box because you're so focused on what other people are going to say. And why do we only focus on the negative things that people say? What if you focus on the positive things that people are going to say, like, wow, this was a great video, or I saw this at the right time, or you really motivated me to do X, Y, Z. Why are those comments not important to you? Why only the comments of negativity? Why are those the only ones that you care about, if you even get those? These are all ifs. You might not even get any of those negative comments that you're working yourself up for. But for some reason, you want to allow that to keep you from doing what you want to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? We can't keep living like that. It's 2025, for Christ's sakes. I need you to get out of your head. I need you to lock in to your creativity and just create and do the things that make you happy. And you'll find that the more you create content, the more creative you actually get. Because you're finally coming out of your shell, you're finally becoming more comfortable with being who you are and not worrying about what people might say. You might start in one niche and completely pivot to something else. I didn't start with this type of content at all. I started for the love of money. That's a bad place to start. But that's where I started. I started for the love of money and how much money could I make as quickly as I can make it. And that never made me happy. Never made me happy. If anything, it made it worse because now it's like I had to keep making content, something I don't even like to do. And so I would find myself procrastinating and dragging it out and coming up with excuses as to why I can't do what I need to do. And then I decided enough of that. I'm going to go on a journey to figure out what I like. And I started with weight loss and trying to lose weight. And I documented that whole journey on my other YouTube channel. I still post it on it every single day. But then I started to realize through weight loss that I really value mental health and being the best version of myself every single day. And I started incorporating that into my content. And then I realized that the reason why I started going on all of these different transformations, losing weight and being on a spiritual journey and being on an entrepreneurial journey, the only reason why all of these journeys took place in my life was because I finally decided to do what I always wanted to do, which is be a content creator. But I never even realized that's what I was doing. I never even realized all of that. It all became possible because I changed and I decided to be a content creator. I was slowly moving through all of these journeys in my life. But I only was able to do that and believe in myself enough to do it when content came into my life. Content truly changed my life. Completely changed my life. Whether I was making OnlyFans content, weight loss content, motivational content, content itself changed my life. But my life never would have been changed if I continued to live in my head and worry about what other people were going to say or think or do. I wouldn't be who I am today, making this video, if I didn't get out of my head. You have to get out of your head. You are holding yourself back from so much. So I urge you and I encourage you to make your content. Stop worrying about what people are going to say. Just post. Okay? All right. Bye, you guys.